You've more than likely heard of Agile Working before, and you may have taken steps to instigate Agile practices into your company. But are you really Agile, or do you just think you are? The days of suffering under the 9-to-5 grind, employees chained to desks and stifled by processes, procedures and unproductive habits are dying out. Instead, the professional world is waking to the fact that being physically present in an office for 8 hours a day or even longer doesn't always ensure maximum productivity. Employers are slowly embracing the idea that more effective work can happen outside the traditional constraints of the time and place surrounding an office. Flexible hours, coupled with mobile and remote working, have been on the rise for years. The evolution of cloud computing, super fast broadband, mobile technology and devices capable of doing everything a desktop can do on the go have only sped this along. Agile working essentially takes the idea to the next level. It's not just about hot desking, home working, job sharing and flexi time. Instead, it's a liberating movement, freeing employees and employers from traditional ideas about work, opening up new worlds of possibility through the ability to work anytime, any place, anywhere that you choose. In the modern world, work is no longer a location you visit every day, but an activity and hopefully a vocation that you do in an agile manner best suited to you. But what exactly is agile working and how can it drive your business for further success? The modern working world can be a tough place to navigate. Competition for jobs is sky high. Professionals can find themselves tied into lengthy commutes and unrealistic workloads. Add to this the rise of mobile technology, making it next to impossible to switch off, and family time, relaxation and the work-life balance are being sacrificed. Here's the truth, we're all burning out. This isn't a shocking revelation, it's been building for years, and for years we've been searching for the answer to that eternal question, how do we work smarter, not harder? Employees are increasingly demanding flexibility to help them find that elusive balance, and this is where agile working comes into play. It goes far beyond offering flexible working hours and gives people the ability to ditch a stressful commute and get straight down to work every day, or hire the best people for the job, even if it means your team is split across different cities, countries, or even continents. WordPress is the perfect example of a business fully embracing agile mentality, with 100% of the workforce working remotely. If you're an employer, it can feel like the agile mindset is skewed towards employees, yet giving them this freedom is the key to ensuring the success of your business. Freed from the daily commute, the daily grind, the constraints of fixed points and times for work, the pressure is released and productivity can soar. Agile working creates the absolutely crucial ingredient all businesses need to truly grow and succeed: empowerment. You're placing your trust in your employees, and this will not only make them feel valued, but empower them to believe they're capable of doing exceptional work. After all, you must believe this is the case if you're willing to leave them to their own devices. Empowered employees are more creative, more motivated and more productive. Empowerment leaves room for innovation, the lifeblood of future business success. Employees are happier in their work, meaning they work harder and act as better advocates for your business, enhancing customer experiences. It also opens up your recruitment pool, as you're no longer limited by geography and the distance people are willing to commute. Sometimes the best candidates are those that hit their peak of productivity outside of traditional hours. Offering agile working makes you an attractive employer, giving you the edge over your competitors when it comes to landing top talent, while reducing overheads by eliminating the need for a large permanent office space. It can feel unnerving for managers and business owners to loosen control over employees, but by doing so, they can unlock a whole new level of productivity. Becoming a truly agile business takes more than just offering flexible hours or home working. You'll need to shake up your way of thinking, your IT systems, your office space, and your entire company culture. Often confused with flexible working, which generally consists of allowing flexible hours and working from home, being agile really digs deeper where pliability is concerned. It's about speed and adaptability, giving workers maximum flexibility and minimum constraints to produce the best results. It offers high value for employers and workers and can result in a more performance-based, responsive and effective business. At its core, Agile working is a switch in focus from input to results. It's not about how many hours you put in, but the results you get out. How Agile working is implemented can vary from organisation to organisation and sector to sector. There's no one-size-fits-all methodology. It can mean moving from a sequential pattern of work where delivery of your product or services passes between teams as it progresses to a more unified approach that sees all teams work alongside each other at all stages. Alternatively, it might mean breaking the attachment to a physical desk and embracing the freedom of the #work-from-whenever mentality. When you boil it down, being agile isn't about doing things in any one way. In fact, it's precisely the opposite. It's opening yourself up to the possibilities of doing things in any way and every way, finding what works for you, your business and your team, both as a collective and as individuals. It's a mindset, an attitude that's built into a business culture. Once you master the agile mindset, you'll be free to implement whatever agile tactics work for you. It will need to be embedded across your organisation into your business model and goals. This doesn't happen overnight, but a few small steps can set you on the right path. Here are the 3 key elements which you need to make sure are absolutely in place. Number 1, it's absolutely vital that all your processes are supported by the technology, which will mean that they will work. Having the right technology in place is vital if you're to make a success of agile working. You need to invest in an IT infrastructure that supports employees working remotely. For most, it will largely involve cloud computing and equipping workers with tablets and mobiles. But consider truly innovative tech solutions and the possibilities that are constantly opening up as a result of artificial intelligence, machine learning, the Internet of Things, and other cutting-edge technologies. Number 2, it's ensuring that your managers have the mindsets and skill sets required to maximise the performance of agile teams. Managing an agile team is completely different to managing the 8 or 10 or 20 people who would normally sit in front of you. And number 3, the vital importance of multi-channel communications. The one risk when people are working in an agile way is loss of engagement and loss of participation in the wider company. Communication is absolutely vital. This doesn't happen overnight. And in addition to the 3 steps I've talked about, there are other things that you can do to make sure that you're on the right path. Rethinking your office space can have a big impact on an agile mindset for businesses and employees. Move away from traditional models of a desk, computer and phone per worker. Your team won't be sitting in one place all day. And so as a result, when they are in the office, they need to be in the right environment. Provide breakout areas, quiet areas for reflection, and large collaborative workspaces. Unchaining your employees has a huge impact on the attitude and mentality that they possess, opening the way for creativity and out-of-the-box thinking. If your business is to become truly agile, you may have to radically rethink the way you do things. This could include simplifying processes using lean principles. It could also mean analysing departmental interdependencies to understand the implications of agile working and how it will affect communication. Embedding a fundamental change across an organisation is a huge task, and you'll need your leaders on board. Empowering your leadership team and educating them on what you're trying to achieve with agile working to ensure they're fully brought into the process is a great place to start. When effectively implemented, agile working can free your workers from a desk and open their minds to new thinking and innovation. If you want to learn more about embedding change in your company culture and empowering your employees, sign up below for my free video series, The CPR Method, and discover how it can transform your business.